through something like that? I mean, does it seem like you've been here forever? It does seem like a long time.
Not really. Obviously, I kept myself plenty busy with school and whatnot, so time here so far has gone pretty quickly, and I'm sure the next few years will do the same.
You feel 100% healthy now?
Yeah, I feel really good.
Ready to go.
Yeah,
Did you feel that way in the spring, or was it just
Uh,
a process?
No, I feel quite a bit different than I did in spring. After spring practices, I would get pretty sore, and having that day off in between practice like we do in spring was kind of crucial for me to, get a chance to recover a little bit. At this point, going through 2 days and things like that didn't bother me much at all. So.
Is it really kind of liberating to be healthy?
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good not to, be thinking about it every time, go out or get done with practice and, have to go ice and, make sure you kind of, ice after practice, heat before practice, and do all those things. So.
What do you think the strength of this defense is going to be this season?
I guess, we've got quite a few guys that have been around in the system for a couple of years now. So, obviously, the schemes we run are pretty in-depth and complicated. So I would say just having guys that really grasp the defense as a whole is a strength of us.
Where do you think this defense compares to some of the other ones the last couple of years that you've seen and been a part of?
The season hasn't even started yet, so there's no way you can draw any sort of comparisons. We've practiced against each other, but that by no means defines what we'll do this season.
Sean, can you talk about the depth behind you three starters?
Yeah. We've got a good group of guys that have been in the system, like I said, for quite a few years now. So whether everybody has game experience or not, that may not be the case, but people they have a good understanding of the schemes, and I think that'll take us far through the season.
You're gonna be pretty hungry after sitting out for an entire year. How anxious are you to get back on the field?
I'm really excited. Obviously, I haven't played in a real football game here in about 2 years, so for me, it's kind of a special weekend. I'm looking forward to it.
Carl mentioned he gets a little nervous as a coach those last few days before the first game. As a player, what are you thinking those last few days before season opens?
For me, it'll be just really kind of zeroing in on our assignments. They throw a lot at you during the course of the week in terms of things you got to prepare for. We've spent the last couple weeks focusing on what our offense does, so now it's a big transition to kind of, I guess, forget some of the things that you've been doing during camp, because we game plan, I guess, against our offense specifically. So to kind of forget some of those things and really just focus in on the things that Chattanooga's going to do.
Do you get more butterflies when you haven't played in a bunch of months, or is it same every game?
I'll let you know later this week when I get closer to it.
Okay.
How anxious are you?
I'm really excited. I guess I don't even really know the last time I got to play in like a full actual game. It was probably midway through my redshirt year, so it's been quite a while for me. So I'm just looking forward to kind of get to go out on the field and just kind of soak it all up again.
How much better do you feel as a player physically than you did 2 years ago?
I guess in terms of where I'm at mentally, it's obviously a lot different situation. I would feel a lot more comfortable with the defense. Obviously, my situation is a little different, where it's not like I got a chance to improve myself overall as a player during the course of last season. I was more focusing on just getting healthy again. So it's kind of an interesting situation, I guess, where I kind of had to relearn a couple different things and get used to doing some of the things I did before I got hurt. So.